Hey there guys, how you doing here? This is Joe and today I'm back with more of the Talos principle to show you more skips and exploits, and this time we're starting in Area B. Already done Area A for the channel, now we're going to jump into B. And there we go, this is B1, and first thing we're going to do is head up straight to Road of Death. This is by far the quickest skip and the most easiest exploit, and I kind of did this on my live stream a few days back. And again, I kind of got the inspiration to do this from MainGI's challenge list, and I will put that link in the description. And yeah, I kind of just jumped on this little podium here rather than even messing around with the box, and with that I kind of just jumped over the wall, and the sigil was right there waiting for me. So yeah, that is the Road of Death skip, by far the easiest one. But I am going to show you guys an alternate, and this level is actually pretty broken. There's a lot of skips we can do in B1, and that's literally just the probably the fastest, and definitely can be utilised in a speedrun maybe. But yeah, now we're going to head up to a completely different level. This is Window Through a Door, and this is the only kind of puzzle room on this section that is not actually skippable, but we can use it to get out of bounds. So you need to complete the level first, and then you need to kind of run and jump on this force field because you can stand on them, and then we need to kind of run and jump and get over this wall here, just like that. And we can go left and we can go right, but we're going to go right first, and we're going to go to this like stack of ruins here. We're going to be able to skip 2 puzzles by kind of jumping around on these ruins, and this is where it gets tricky because navigating these ruins is not easy, and some of the jumps are going to be very difficult. So I'm not sure if these will be handy in a speed run, but these are definitely interesting if you kind of just want to mess around and challenge yourself to get into sigils without actually entering rooms a legit way. So yeah, here we go. And I'm just going to see me messing around here. I'm just trying to climb these ruins for the first time. A lot of this was recorded kind of out of sequence and just kind of me messing around. But yeah. And I've got to give a big shout out to that one asshole on Steam. And is become a pretty cool source of kind of skips, and he's kind of somebody who kind of speedruns the game. And yeah, this one asshole, or that one asshole, I don't know, he's got asshole in his name, but yeah, that one asshole is actually a pretty nice guy. But yeah, as you can see, I just kind of used that jump there to kind of get up here, and I can actually just fall straight down and we're back in Road of Death again. So that's an alternate way if you want to do it without actually entering the room legit. Obviously not as quick as just jumping on the stand there, but yeah. And I'm going to come the same exact way again. But this time I'm going to stand on this set of ruins here, and this is kind of the first set you come to when you turn left outside of the out of bounds area. And we're going to use this to skip third wheel, so yeah, without actually entering the room using any connectors. And it's a pretty intimidating jump. As you can see, I was sizing up there and fell off, but you kind of need to stand on the edge and then kind of do a run up and then jump over and land on the wall, and you're going to see me do it here. And first try, might I add. I didn't actually attempt this before this recording, so I was pretty chuffed that I got this early. There it is. Man, that's an intimidating jump, but you can make it, and obviously you can just come up on the wall. And I've already got the star, I've already got the sigil from this room, but that's where it would be, so you could just like simply drop down and get that if you didn't already have it. But like I said, I kind of did a few of these without skipping them and then came back to them after seeing assholes skips there, so that's pretty cool. And shout out to a little Easter egg there buried in the sand. But yeah, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a left out of the out of bounds area, and we're going to follow this all the way around. And this is what happens if you come this way. Pretty much, you can just follow this all the way around, just ignore Elo him here, and just carry on straight forward. And we're gonna head this way, and we're gonna skip a couple more puzzles, and some of them, these are where it gets difficult actually. These are like the more difficult ones to skip. A lot of precise jumping, a lot of pixel perfect jumping. Some of it is pretty crazy and very difficult. Now, yeah, here we go. I'm going to try and get on that wall. I've seen it done. I saw Asshole do it, but I can't do it. That jump is impossible for me. I tried and failed many times, but it is possible to get on that wall, and you can actually just skip doing this. But I actually found this a lot easier, so I just came over to these ruins on the left here, and I kind of just used these to climb up. There we go. And then I'm just going to kind of drop down on this wall. And we're going to use this to skip something about a star. And this is a pretty intimidating jump as well, because you kind of need to do a running jump and kind of land on this wall. And there you go, you saw me do it there. And it's a pretty difficult one, and you can mess it up, but pretty straightforward. It seems like it's a narrow gap, but it's kind of easy to make. Now this is the wall I would have landed on if I did that original jump off the sand, but like I said, I cannot do that. I tried, and I guess it's just like a really specific angle, but I did see Asshole do it, so shout outs to him for finding these tricky jumps. He's the only one I've seen do these, and man, they're fucking crazy. I'm not even lying. But yeah, and now I'm just kind of navigating on this right section here. Again, we're entering this level unlegit. We're not taking the doorway into the puzzle. We're kind of getting in from out of bounds. And yeah, you're going to see me take my time here because these are pretty intimidating. You can kind of just walk over this last one. You could probably walk over the first one, but I didn't feel comfortable taking it. And you've got to be careful, because if you jump, and there's like a low ceiling because of the podiums that are kind of above and around you, you might hit that and you won't get the full jump capability, and you're going to mess it up. But yeah, we can kind of run and jump onto this section here, and of course there is a star in this level, obviously in the puzzle name as well, something about a star, and if you took a left there you can probably run and jump and get that. But I'm just going to use my time to get the sigil today, and there it is. And I do something a little bit risky here. I think I kind of jump into this end section, and there's like again like a low ceiling podium. I should have probably just sprinted. Oh, I did just sprint, but yeah, there it is. Yeah, don't jump, just sprint in, drop in and get the sigil. That's something about the star, something about a star, completely cheesed without entering with some pretty tricky jumps, so that's pretty cool. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting, because we're going to do over the fence, and over the fence is a pretty long process, but it's definitely skippable. Now the first thing you want to do is you kind of want to reset, and you actually want to start and head into over the fence, legit, just walk in, and you want to set these boxes up in a specific way. And you're going to stack both of those two up there, literally just against that specific wall, and they have to be there. So, shout outs to this one, Asshole. And we're going to head into window through a door again, and we're just going to do the same skip we always do, over the force field and over the wall, and then we're going to head left when we do it and head back to the area we were just in. But we're not going to go for something about a star this time. We're just going to head around and keep on going. So yeah, here we go. This is what happens if you keep on going down the back wall, and you're going to come to the second set of ruins, and this is pretty much what we're going to use to get into this area. So we're going to want to jump up and climb up this set of ruins and get onto this wall here that I'm looking at. So here we go, let's give it a shot. Again, this is probably the most difficult skip, I'd say. And this jump is really easy. You can kind of just run and land in that, and that pillar will kind of stop you fall. But then you need to kind of run and jump onto this, and this is a tricky fucking jump, man. And if you fall down, like in that area there with the jammer, you're going to have to reset. There's no way out, because you've set the boxes up in a specific way. And now once you're on here, you need to kind of just sprint forwards and land on that wall. Again, it's another tricky one. You can mess this up and go around and do the jumps again. And you can even fall off into the puzzle area and have to reset or run the whole way around again, so that's pretty daunting. But yeah, we're going to pick up that second box there on top, which we kind of placed there at the start. Obviously make sure you don't do any resets between that. And yeah, once we've got this box, we're going to climb up this set of ruins again, and we're going to kind of do another running jump and land on the wall. And this is a pretty intimidating section again. This whole puzzle, like skipping this is not ideal, but again, if you want a challenge, by all means try. I did, and it took me a while to get it right. And I'm going to place this box in a certain spot on this wall, and you're going to see me sizing it up here, and I'm going to cut away because it was a pretty daunting task, and I think I spent about 5 or 10 minutes like figuring out where I'm going to place the box. But I finally settled on this place, and now I'm going to use the box, and I'm going to angle myself between this podium on the left and the tree on the right, and I need to run and make it on that wall or past the wall into the area. And there we go, I made it on the wall, dropped down, and got the sigil. And there it is, guys. That is it over the fence sigil. We can pick that up. That is B1. Shout outs to Asshole, this one asshole, for the skips there. Really helped me out with those, man. Can't thank him enough for that. Definitely shout outs to that guy. And shout outs to Main GI as a challenge list as well, where I kind of realised I could do most of these skips. But here it is, guys. B1. Broken. See you next time.